Good morning. Good morning. Test, test. Yeah, I think it's working. All right. Thank you, Lord, for a new day to trade. And this is not financial advice, educational purposes only. PR should be coming out any minute now. I'm keeping my eye on BKYI. I'm in this one. I got in the 190s. 194 is my average. Not the best average, but curious to see what it does around this $2 level. So I'll talk more about why I entered this position, but I'm waiting to see if there's any PRs that's coming out. We're getting a little bit of flush here. I'm in 2,000 shares, so I might go ahead and trim. I got in a little heavier right from the get-go. I'm not really sure why I decided to do that. So I'm going to trim down just 500 shares here, take a little bit of profit. Because it's kind of been honoring the 9. Hey, SST is bouncing back up. If we get a full retest, I'll be interested in this one. I don't want to get in too early though. It might just pop to $1.50 and die, but I want to wait. Not really seeing anything new at 7 though. Let me know if y'all see something. SLGB. Oh my gosh. Was that at 7? That is what you call a flush. 12 to $2. That's $10 flush. Wild. Wish I was a part of that one. So BKYI, this is the only one I'm in. So I'm trimming a little bit down right here because I was in 2,000 shares, got in probably a little heavier than I should. So I'm going to take a little bit more profit here. At the 9, and now I'm just going to hold the rest. So now I'm in 1,500 shares, and I'm going to see if I can hold it to VWAP. Let's see if it drops. Because this news, it's not that bad, but there's no money associated or tied with it, so it leaves a lot for the mind to imagine how great this news really is. NLSP's popping a little bit. I'm grabbing some locates on it. Don't know anything about it yet, but I'm about to look it up. a collaboration. I got in at 174, just kind of blindly entered 500 shares. So I'm just going to hold on to these because I'm only up 45, 50 bucks. So I'll see if it flushes a little bit harder, about 70 bucks. So I'll just kind of hold on to this one because I didn't get that much size on it. Now I'm up about 100 bucks, 150. Trimmed a little here, or completely got out at 148. So played it from 174 to 148. Should have entered full size though, but I didn't know what the news was about. But I'll keep an eye on it if it wants to retest. What's BKI doing? It's about the same. Yeah, the NLSP news isn't that impressive to me, honestly. So if we get another pop, I'll be interested. Okay. I'm going to start adding back into this one. Because I really just don't think the news is that great. So I'm back in at 171. Didn't get the best entry, but it looks like it's going to flush. So maybe I'll get a little bit of forgiveness. With some more size at 178 is my other entry I set up, but I don't know if it's going to get there. Now that we're at 151, I'm going to trim because I entered 1,000 shares. So trim half of, well, might have missed it. Yeah, I didn't get that feel. Don't bounce, bro. Didn't get the feel I wanted. Dropping again though, so I might trim some here since we're at VWAP. So I'm out. So played 171 to where did I get out at? 157. Might keep flushing, but it's only up 20% right now, so it's not even up that much. Y'all know how I feel about 20% pops. I know it got higher than that, but I am out, and it's probably about to flush here. We played it from 171 to 157,000 shares. So I got to play it twice. But the first one, I was only in 500 shares. Oh, I didn't know NLSP was at the 200. Oh, wait, what? Daily 200 SMA. Oh, 195, I see. I see. Good to know. The time was set back. Oh, I see. Got it. Yeah, I'm always on the market time. And if y'all just hopped on, I'm in this one as well, BKYI. I didn't have the best entry, 194, but I've been trimming, getting my size down a little at the 9 just because I entered 2,000 shares. I don't know why I was so confident. So got my share size down. Should have been, this should have been my confident one. And yeah, I did end up playing right before the call. I see in the Discord, and appreciate I think it was Alexandru who mentioned SLGB. I got to play this one a little too this morning. It was a nice play, but it was sketchy. Oh, so this is the one that you were talking about. Oh no, I should have held this one. Oh, I just realized this is the one that I played. Wow. You should see where I got out at. I'm embarrassed to say where I got out at. Oh my God. Let me see where I got out at. Gee, if I would have held this one, my whole morning would have been. I wouldn't even need to trade anymore. That's how they sketch. This is why I still like playing these sketchy ones, because like when they work, but gee, so I got out at 10:13. My entry, had two entries, one at 10:78 and one at 11:54, but I got out at 10:13 right here. And look at this. Jeez. It's brutal. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together when y'all told me to check that one out. Wow. NLSP dying too. Man, I gotta just. Me and Colin was talking about this yesterday too, last night, about holding some, and I still didn't. But I held this one, it would have banked. But I held SLGB, I would have banked. But all good. So BKYI doing a $2 retest here. I'm not super confident in this play, honestly, especially with there's not much moving. So if it starts holding over $2, I'll get out. That's why I was trimming down at the 9. I think $2 will give it trouble, but you never know. There's not a lot moving right now that will still. Oh, ZB. Well, it's ZBIO looks sketchy, so I'm gonna avoid it. It was like it was trading about $23, shot up to 50. Now it's around 40. Let me see what the float is on this one. I imagine it's super tiny. ZBIO 4.6. Does it have news? So tempted to play this one. I got in just small amount at $42. We'll make it interesting. ZB, and when I say small, I got in very small. What is the news with this one? ZBIO. If it breaks a new high, I'm getting out though. CPIO. Now this positive results in phase 2. Okay, decent news. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on this one, but I'm very small, like 20 shares. It's still an $800 position, which is pretty small, but I'll try it because the flow doesn't look like it's that small. There we go. Get a little flush. A lot of institutional ownership, though. It looks like it might be 80%. I'm seeing 37. I'm seeing 80. So who knows? But yeah, I'm only just casually play this one. I'm not in very big. This probably won't be the one I wait for a clean flush though, because it's actually got decent news. Let me see. I'm gonna set an exit at 38.13 because I just don't think we're gonna get that big of a flush on that. And I'm out. Watch this one go right back to 20. And LSP is going negative. And then the one I decided to play, and BKY, it looks like it's going to try to push past 2 now. If it pushes past 210, I'll probably just get out. I'll probably be break even because, like I told y'all, well, actually, I'll probably a small loss on this one. But I got in at 194, 2,000 shares. Don't ask why I got in at 2,000 shares, but I did. But I trimmed some in the 180s, so up a little bit on it. But if it starts breaking new highs, I'm just going to cut. I want to make it prove it can hold over $2. And then if it proves it can hold the 5-minute candle over $2, I want to see it break a new high before I get out. And I might be getting out here. Let's see. See if it holds. The news is really not, like I said, I don't think it's that great, and there's no like dollar amounts associated with this, so it's really hard to gauge. But the fact that there's not a lot moving and holding gains right now, nice job, Jelani. Since there's not a lot of things moving right now, it might push. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this one for a second. I don't think this is a terrible entry though, but I'm already in it, so I'm not going to add to it. But as usual, not financial advice. And this one's the only one moving, so it could push here, but I don't think this is going to be the runner of the day. Bold saying that this early, but I'll be surprised if this can make it through all pre-market. But as of right now, it's the one that's getting attention. I just have a feeling there's going to be something else more exciting than this one soon that long traders will be interested in. Man, that's crazy about SLGB or whatever it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna play ZBIO anymore. It's a little sketchy. Caught a little move on it, but I don't plan on playing it anymore. BKYI dancing around that $2 level. But yeah, no, it's top gainer. Nothing else that I can see looks like it has that great of momentum. So, and it's obviously very bullish here. So I'm gonna keep my stop pretty tight with it. Because my thesis has kind of changed. When I originally played it, I thought the $2 level would give it more trouble, like barely break over it. Because there's a little bit of congestion here at $2, some previous pops, but nothing like no true like really hard levels at 2. So, but if it holds above it, I don't want it to push to like 260, $3 plus. It has a history of some pretty decent pops. Where's the Discord link, BG? I think I pinned a comment for it, and it's in the description. Is it not in the description anymore? Man, is it going to break and hold? So I'm getting ready. Got my finger on the cover just in case. I might not even cover them all, but I'm going to cover at least 1,000 shares. Might hold on to 500, see what it does. But still in it for now. I want to see it break a new high and hold before I cover. While we're waiting. Well, let's see. We'll give it a second first before I change the topic, because this might push here. We can hold till 7:30 potential, because this one is already flushed twice when other news came out. So I can't remember. I think it was this candle. Maybe it was one of these. Oh, it was 7 o'clock right here. So see, when news came out at 7, it flushed. So if 7:30 can give us a decent PR, this one might flush again. See, right at 7, it gave us a little flush. There's another one. I think it was at, 6:30 gave us, because a new PR came out at 6:30, and that's when we got this red candle. So if it can hold, breaking new highs, and potential new PRs start coming out, we might get a little flush on it. But not a super high conviction on this one. This is more a boredom play. We'll see if it gives out. If it keeps pumping, I'll just cut and maybe play it at a different level. JZXN. That's a Chinese one, isn't it? Okay. We got over 50 cents now, though. I'll pull it up. Yeah, we might see some Chinese tickers this week. I haven't been keeping up with the macros that much, but China and Trump and tariffs and deals, and there's a lot of potential for some plays this week. So I'm very tempted to enter here because it's already up 55%, but it's kind of in no man's land on the daily. So I might enter here, cut if it gets above 60, and then so I'm going to short it here. Got in, come on. So I got in at 56, catching a little flush here, but if it breaks over 60, I might just cut and wait for it to get a little bit higher. So I'm just gonna have a tight stop on this one. BG, thanks for joining the Discord. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this one pushes a little higher. So in it small now, just to see what it does. See if we get a little flush on it. But if it breaks, I got a pretty good entry. But if it breaks over like 60, I'll probably cut and wait for it to get a little bit higher. I got some levels drawn up here at 71, 78. They still seem pretty relevant. So I'm gonna keep them there. I entered it so small that I'm just gonna, I might just wait and see if this one dies. This did not have news, did it? JZXN. I just assumed it did, but yeah, it had news. Partners with SOLV Foundation on 2.8 billion Bitcoin initiative to advance crypto treasury. Oh, that's actually a decent news. So yeah, I'll definitely cut if it gets over 60. I might, honestly. I'm only up like $40 on it right now, but it's starting to, well, actually I'm up about 60 now that it's flushing. So I'm just going to cover. I know I always cover so quick, guys, but this crypto news. Oh, no, I still haven't covered. We're at 48. I might just wait, see if it flushes. Yep. Dang, it's always the ones I play small flush. My biggest position so far is BKYI, and that's the only one that hasn't flushed. Whatever. Ended up getting out at 0.477. So we're getting some more PRs coming out at 7:30. So we might survive BKYI. So what is it? BRTX? BRTX. I want to see it push a little higher before I get in it, but it doesn't look super liquid right now. Gotta keep my eye on BKYI though. Yeah, this doesn't look liquid at all. It's not even moving. But I don't think this will be the one stealing attention away. Oh yeah, only 32,000 shares have been traded on it. If attention doesn't get stolen from BKYI, I have a feeling it's gonna keep going up. PRs have been weak today, or after 7. So sitting, I mean, just these little base hits. I mean, I'm up, I'm green, I'm up a little bit, but man, I'm a little frustrated that the ones that have flushed have been so small, and this one hasn't done much. But let's see what happens. But the PRs since 7 o'clock have been weak, nothing worthy of stealing attention away. Okay, getting a little flush here. I wonder why. Is something else moving? It is. I don't see it. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna trim down right here. So now I'm only in 1,000 shares at $1.94. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll trim some more. So I'm only at 500 shares. And the reason why I did that is, remember how somehow I think this is a good entry? Did that so I can add some more up here if it bounces back. Oh, we're getting the flush. Let's go. Let's go. Not making that much on it, but at least my peace of mind. Let me look at the comments. What? There's probably something running right now, and I have no idea. I'm surprised this is flushing as good as it is. What are y'all saying? Caps? Is that something that's moving? Ooh, and then JZ. If JZXN gets up back up there, I'm going to be interested. I'm not entering it right here. Caps, not bad. I want to see this one get a little higher. I want to keep an eye on this one too, JZXN. If it gets to these levels I marked, I'm going to be interested. I don't think I'm going to play this. Well, I could play this retest and just have a really tight stop above 60, kind of like the original plan. So I'm in it. I got a pretty good feel. 57.4, so back in it. And if it breaks above 60, I'm just going to cut because I think there's a good chance that it pushes a little bit higher. So because I'm kind of shorting this in no man's land. I don't know what this 57-cent level is and why it's hesitating here. So caps, what is it doing? Did it flush? Yep. So we're pushing up. If we get above 60, I'm just going to lose a couple cents and then replay it if it gets a little higher. So I'm out. And I'll just see where it goes. If it gets to these levels, I'm going to start averaging in. Survived BKYI, so or made a little money on it, but nothing crazy. My interest has changed. I'm now interested in JZXN. I did set up if it gets back up here to I think I did 213. If it gets back up here to 213, I have 1,000 shares waiting for it. So just leaving that order there. A little dangerous to do that because if it pushes and I don't see it, then I could be underwater pretty quick, but I'm aware of the risk, so I'm gonna have an order sitting there. The majority of the time it fails and I get a nice surprise. I wouldn't do that with like a tiny float though, but since this float is decent, I feel comfortable playing it like that. Yeah, hopefully y'all play caps. I wasn't that interested in it. Just didn't look like it was up that much. JZXN, got an order waiting at, is BRTX pushing again? Whoa, oh, and it's at a level. It's at a level I like. So let me get in this thing. Okay, I'm in. Exactly $2, 1,000 shares. It's not up that much. The ticker itself, it's only up 25% right now. So as usual, I'll probably take profits quick on it because there's a chance it could push a little higher. What's JZXN doing? I got an order waiting for this one at 69, 72, and 78, I believe. I'll confirm that. Okay, I'm gonna cover here. Nice. Ended up doing pretty decent on that one. Cool. So I was in 1,000 shares, so made a couple hundred on that one. But now I'm gonna go back to JZXN, keep an eye on it, confirm that I have some orders waiting for it. Trade Ideas paid for itself a couple months. And that one play out, I had no idea it was pushing back up. Let's see. And speaking of Trade Idea, y'all see there's a 25% off if you use code TBOWS 25, which stands for the Bear of Wall Street. Again, I know some of us want to be cheap with our software, but it usually pays for itself if you have good software. But there's free things out there too, and I get it. At one point I had to use free stuff too. And then when I started paying for TradeZero or trade ideas, when I could afford it, I did. But just want to let y'all know that there is a promotion going on for it. And y'all have heard me say this before, outside of TradeZero, it is the most important thing I pay for. So, like, I like AskEdgar, I like TradeZella, I like those other things, but they're not mandatory. I could imagine trading without trade ideas, though. So I really want to see JZXM push higher, and it might, but I don't love the slow grind up like this. And some of y'all might be like, that's not slow. To me, this is slow. Like, I want to see it get to this 72, 78 in like 1 or 2 candles. If it gets there even like this, I'll take an entry. But like I said, I have an entry at 69, 72, and 78. The 69, I might regret getting in early, but let's see. And my biggest entries are 72 and 78, though. What are these levels? I don't think I drew them this time, did I? Oh, yeah, I already looked at them. Yeah, I like those levels. Following, yeah, no, that's good advice, and I do that, but I do it with Webull. I set the alerts on there, but since I'm already using TradingView, I could do it. TradingView. It's mostly what I use Webull for, is to set alerts. But since I already have this up, might as well. BRTX wants to come back. I'll play it again at $2. I could be wrong, but I bet this one doesn't even come back. BKY. I know that there's other things moving and not even that great because most of these are flush, but I'll be surprised if this one breaks a new high again, but could be wrong. And I have an order waiting if it wants to test. I'm not sure what this DYN stock is doing, but I'm not very interested in it. It is pushing though. It's the story. I bet this one has a low float. I feel like I've said that a few times today. I've been wrong every time. Nope, this has a massive float. It's supposed to be a big company. Oh, 2.4 billion. I'm not messing with that one. Never mind. It's not trading like a $2 billion company, but yeah, I agree, BG. If JZXN can get to 72 cents, I will be excited. So my channel monetized finally. Oh, I'll talk about that in a second because I'm seeing some things that are weird. I want to see what it looks like on the outside, but I had an entry waiting with BRTX, so I'm in it. I had one at 208 thinking it wasn't going to get filled, and I got it too. So I had one at 2 and 208. So my average is, I think, about 204. Yeah. See if it flushes one more time. Probably should try not to take profit immediately. So I'm going to see if it flushes a little bit more first. Just don't like that it's only up 25%. So I have a tendency to take profit quick on those. All right, I'm gonna get out here. We're in the 180s now. Let's go. It's been the play of the day for me. All right, I'm out. Made a couple hundred on that one again. ZBIO flush to 30. Yeah, that was a little sketchy. They usually do. That's where our edge is. Most things flush. KZIA. At the $2 level, so I'm gonna, or $10 level, so I'm gonna get a little entry here while I do some research. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cover it now. I was even looking. I would love to tell y'all I was in heavy, but I was not. I was only in 200 shares, and I got in at 980 and 972. Made a little bit on it, but man, I was too slow. That one flushed a little too quick for me because I was wanting to get it. When I first pulled it up, it was over 10. The reason I was going to jump in that one really quick is this $10 level's tough to hold over, but not confident enough to go heavy. Obviously, there's way more factors than just $10 cycle level. So I was just going to do a couple hundred shares while I did my research, just in case it flushed. But I got in a little late, caught a little bit of a move, but not how I drew it up. Still in these 500 shares of BKY. I want to see if it flushes the VWAP before I mean, I'm in the money like 5 cents, nothing crazy here. But I want to see it flush a little bit, then I'll close it. And I should have held on to KZIA. You might have heard me say that before. So what I was saying was my account finally monetized last week, which is pretty exciting. Pretty happy about that. And now there's something that says goal here. I'm trying to figure out what this is on my live stream. It says start a goal. Oh, super chat goal. I don't think, I assume this wasn't here previously. Dang, come on, JZXM. One more push, please, to 72 cents. Goal amount. JZXN looks like it recovered. We might get that push. Let me know if y'all see anything. I'm playing with this. Well, I actually can't even see the comments because I'm playing with this super chat goal thing, learning what it is. And it's right over the comment section. So I'll be back with y'all in just a second. I want to see that. Okay, I don't know what this, I'm trying something. So I've never seen this feature. Okay, I can see the comments. Oh, y'all haven't said anything. Cool. So yeah, I guess I'll just wait till 8 o'clock because right now BKYI and JZXN are not really doing anything. We'll probably get a bounce here off JZXN to push to 72, 78, but as of right now, both these are kind of in no man's land, so I'll just wait and see how they play out. Started my first goal. Oh. And actually, I'll be, before 8 o'clock rolls around, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I'm gonna run downstairs, grab me some water. I just realized I don't have any. Be back shortly. Yo, Joey with the first one. Appreciate it, bro. NMRA. Ooh, that was a decent little retest. So Jay-Z, let's see. Jay-Z, XN, is it still just hanging around that level? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised either way with Jay-Z XN, to be honest. I would like to see it push, but it is looking a little weak here. See what it does at the 9. This crazy gap right here between, like, it fell off over here at 10 bucks. Jeez. JZXM looks like it's going to flush. All right, 8 o'clock news coming out in 1 minute. Trade ideas is up. Got my top gainers pulled up. Let's see what happens. I wonder if this is where BKYI flushes. I see something taken off. I might add to this position. Let's see if it's like something that's really still in attention. But we haven't seen a lot of that today. Oh, we're getting fake. We're getting faked out. NTCL, a little pop, but it's not up very much. Y'all see anything? Let me know. NTCL. This is trash. What is the main times like 7 and 8 o'clock today? A little disappointing. So I'm not going to add to my BKY because I just don't. Oh, it's in MRA pushing up now. No. What was the other one I had pulled up? NTCL. It flushed. Ooh, ATON pop, but it gave it all back. We got a 200. We're coming up to $5, so I'm gonna play this one. Should be scared with the name wrecked. Oh my god! It's already before I could even. Oh, let's go. This is never mind. I was confused what happened there. Disregard that. But I'm getting shares on this one or locates ASAP. So I got my. This one I probably need to be careful. Is the float tiny? Like, why is this one running like this? Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm still not in it, but I might enter. Actually, I'm going to enter right here at $8. Just a small size, though. What is going on with this one? So let me pull up some more info on it. Well, I'm up $200 on it now, but let me see. I only entered small, only 200 shares because I was just a little scared of it, to be honest. But oh, now it's back up. Let me get another entry. Let's see. I am gambling right now because I don't even know what this one is doing. Every time I go to look for it to see what's going on with it. So it looks like it has a decent float. Oh my gosh, it's flushing. I'm covering some here. I feel like that was chaos right there. I don't even know what's happening, why it's moving. But I'm still in a couple hundred shares just in case it flushes. Oh my gosh, I'm covering here too. Why did it push like that? Like I see the news, but it doesn't seem that. Rectitude holding partners with Panzik technology to drive expansion in renewable energy solutions. I mean, I'm not saying it's terrible news, but that was a crazy push. RDCT. According to AskEdgar, the float's decent. Yeah, I'm getting 2 and 3 million depending on the source I looked at, but that was nasty. I'm just happy I didn't get in early. I got in like the mid 7s and high 7s, but I'm completely out of this position, which I'm probably going to regret because I just don't understand why this one is up so much. But yeah, I only entered 400 shares, so we should have went a little heavier on this one. But this one was. See what y'all are saying. Did y'all play it? Oh yay, Joseph, let's go, Joey. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I played 400 and ended up doing pretty good on it. But you did even better. 155 on 100. I only did about 300 on 400 shares. See, you got in with 200 shares instead of 20. Oh, let's go. Just trading. Let's go. I feel like it could. I'm almost tempted to enter it too to see if it fades here because I just don't understand why it moved like that. 200 on 400. Let's go. Y'all killed it. Good. So I entered 200 shares at VWAP, and now I'm up again about 80 bucks. I think I'll hold it. See if it flushes a little bit more. Let's go. You know, no, I usually don't play red candles like that. Well, it wasn't really red when I first got in it. I'm gonna cover here. I don't play these well where I get in at red candles. Made another 100 bucks on it. That's good enough for me, but good. I'm glad y'all caught it. Looks like a lot of y'all made money. 155 on 100 shares. Just trading as well. BG, $200 on 400. You went heavy, BG. Well, maybe not heavy, but with a sketchy one like that, moving up, you did good, bro. Delaney caught it. Let's go. I'm out of mine now. I just caught a little bit more of a flush, but if it pushes back up, I will gladly play this one. And then see, that's what I was waiting on, something to steal attention. Now it's below the BKYI. It might, and it's starting to bounce. Is it moving up again? Let me get back to reg. I still don't know why this one pushed so hard, but I'll take it. Oh, I should have got in at that 7 retest, but I didn't. Too busy talking about BKYI. So it's looking a little weaker. We got this red candle at 8 o'clock when the rect news came out, but since rect is not pushing anymore, it's still maintaining. But if it pushes up again, I'll play it. I honestly think it'll probably fade away. There we go. I might even just start scaling in here, honestly. So I got another just very small position at 664. So, and I'll just cut if it gets above 7, and then I might re-add around 8. Yeah, it looks like it might push. Anyway, instead of cutting, I'm going to add. I'm playing very small, so just FYI. So I added a little more at 690. See if it can break over 7. If it breaks over 7, I'm just going, okay, I'm going to cut. I'm going to lose about, well, I'm going to wait. But if I cut now, I'll lose 57 bucks. So not the end of the world. I'm going to see if it holds above 7. If it makes another move higher, I'll cut. But I don't know if it will. There we go. I'm in the money again. When I say I'm playing it small, I'm only in 200 shares. It might push though. It's holding the $7 level as of right now. But basically, I might cut and re-add if it breaks above, what was that, 726? Honestly, I'm tempted to add here at 7. Some more size. And I did. So I'm in 300 shares now, but still playing it relatively small. If it runs against me, I'll trim some of the shares. Ooh, here it goes. So I'm gonna just keep adding up here. Short. Am I missing something? Is the float? Are y'all seeing? BKYI, is it pushing now? Oh no, it's flushing. So I'm adding some right here. 7. Watch me give it all back. Now we're getting a full retest. Let's go. So I added pretty good size up there. So I'm in way heavier than I was earlier. So if it breaks above 850, I got to cut. I'll end up giving it all back if it does that. Lord, I hope it does. Got in too early, but I have a good average now because I added 500 shares up here at 8. Ooh, now we're above 8. Let's see what happens. This news just doesn't seem that great to me. I should have been adding to probably BKYI, honestly, because it's probably going to keep flushing if this is, yeah, I'm playing the wrong play, but that's all right. Okay. My average is 779, so it's not that bad, but if this thing breaks above 850, I got to cut quick. Dang, it did. Don't hold, bro. I'm gonna end up giving it all back. No, it couldn't hold. Good. Why is this one so bullish? I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, I never got to trim out of my position earlier because it just gapped up. So I stayed in it and just added size at the top, but would really like to see a little flush here. And I've been adding. I don't even want to tell y'all how big my size is right now. So now my average is 784. So you probably got an idea of how much I've been to get my average all the way back up here. So any little flush back down below 8, I'll probably get my size down. So I'm basically at break even. We're a little down. Man, my P&L is swinging because of my size on it though. So I'll be like break even, then down 200, then break even, then down 300, like with just a few ticks. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. If it wasn't for my size, I'm trying to like get out of my head with the size I'm in because the setup isn't bad. So it tried to push above 850. It couldn't hold. It's hanging above 8. I think that's what I don't like, but I think it's going to push back to VWAP though. Here we go. Now I'm back to break even. I'm trimming some of my size. So yeah, I'm in a much manageable position now. So I'm just going to see what it does. Get a flush back to there we go. There we go. So now I'm made a little money on it. Oh, good money now. Let's go. We'll admit, guys, I was getting a little emotional with that one because now I'll tell you how much I was in. I was in 1,600 shares, so a little heavier than I prefer on a non-A+ setup, if that makes sense. So I'm only in 300 shares now. So I'm very manageable. I was trimming all down here. So I'm green on this position now, but it stressed me a little bit. Or I mean, decently green. I made a couple hundred on that little flush, but I did also trim some. Oh, thank God I had a chance to trim, because now I'm red again, but again, only 300 shares, so not in the world. But where's this one going? Oh, it's in no man's land. It's breaking out. Are we at 10? Jesus Christ. Thank God I got to trim out of this one. I'm going to play it at the $10 level at this point. I got a bunch of shares. Wish I would have had an order waiting, because it hit 10 and just died. So I'm going to add some at $9.95 if it gets back up there. If I would have been in 1,500 shares when it pushed to 10, I'd have been stressing. I mean, I'm still down a decent amount. I'm down $400 on it now, but even with just 300 shares, but all good. We'll let it play out. But I feel like I'm being lied to about the float, though, because this feels like a less than a million type of float move. Oh, BKY. See, that's where I should have been focusing my attention on. So I want to get out of this one. Made decent with this one, but not like nothing to write home about, because I trimmed out of most of my size. Okay, I'm out. That was harder to get out than it should have been, because I had an order waiting at like 163 or something. I didn't realize that, so I was trying to close it. I already had an open order. Anyways, let's get back to rect. So I have an order waiting at 9.95. If it holds over 10, I'm probably just going to take a loss on this one. But I have a decent size sitting up there. I still think this move is just very exaggerated, but now that I have some time, I want to see if I'm missing anything about this one. Where's Moon Market pumping it, or anything crazy going on? No, I don't think so. Signed a partnership to promote and expand deployment of Rectitude's SuperSun energy storage system across Southeast Asia, Australia, and the Middle East. The agreement makes I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, a rental and leasing partner. It includes the sale of approximately 2.3 million SGD. I don't even know what that. What is this? To US dollars. So that's roughly about 1.8 million of energy storage equipment within the next 2 months. The release notes prior success with multiple contracts exceeding 1 million in Thailand. Yeah, this feels excessive. So yeah, I'm just going to chill here. Like I said, I'm down. Now I'm only down about 380, but if it gets back to 8, I'll be good. I'll be in the money again, so I'm just gonna chill. Well, no, actually, I won't be in the money. Yeah, I'll be close to break even, but I'm gonna get out there because it could keep bouncing. Should have got out of all of it, but at least I closed 1,200 shares. And I'll look at the comments in a second, guys. I'm gonna try to lock into this one. Here we go. Let's get a little flush. I'm gonna go ahead and trim 100 shares here. Taking a little red position on the take, then I'm trimming my other. Oh, I'm out. I'm good enough with this. I probably lost $100 on it, but I don't care. I survived. Ooh, that was a stressful one. Watch it just flush back to 350. If it bounces though, I'm gonna keep my order at 995 though. I'll play that $10 level, but I just got in too early for the retest. So made really good on that initial play. Then the retest, I got in too early, but I was able to make maybe a couple hundred on that flush the first time. And then when it pushed to 10, and now I probably lost $100. So hopefully should be around net positive, maybe $400 on this best case scenario. So I'll take it, but it was stressful. Watch it flush now. Don't do it. I mean, if y'all are in it, I hope it does for y'all, but I'd really like to see it bounce to $10 one more time, get like a 995 fill, and then it flush. But so I'm gonna read your comments now. I wanted that flush at 6, 2 trades. See why it's named rect. F that. I probably said something wild, didn't I? Be careful. Yeah, she's teleporting. It's an Asian pond, probably. Brave soldier. Okay. So yeah, I'm probably about to miss this move with all this chaos I put myself through. I'm gonna end up missing the big move probably. That was chaos. Jeez. Let me know if y'all see anything. But yeah, this was the play. I talk about it all the time, and then I still get excited when the new plays come. But money rotation, that was the play right here. So 830 is oh my goodness, now it's flushing. 8:30 is a few minutes away. So this will probably keep flushing. Maybe just wanted to go to $10. Jeez. And I probably should have held, obviously, hindsight's 2020, because I was questioning why it was such a trash PR and why it popped like that. So should have had enough conviction to hold. But to be honest, this is how I trade. Like I'm going to think safety and risk management first. So I'm just happy I survived it. But man, I would be lying to say I wish I didn't hold. So 8:30 is 1 minute away. TGL is pushing. TGL. A little bit of a VWAP play here. I'm not going to play VWAP right now because I got on that last play too early and it almost ruined my morning. So I'll see if this one pushes, but it might fail here at VWAP. CLRB. Ooh, 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 ooh. Grabbing some locates on it. They might get me a position here at 6 while I look at the news. Got a small position at like 5.99 or something. I'm going to see what the news is about. Okay. What is going on with CLRB? I'm getting a little flush here. I'm going to try not to close it though. Take my time, do my research. See if it keeps falling. Receives rare pediatric disease designation from U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Okay, it's not that bad. Oh, but we're down here. I'm gonna cover. Sorry, bouncing now. because the news is decent. So, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm covering here. The fours, got it. All right, I'm out. Probably jumped out too early. I usually do that, but the news doesn't sound that bad. Y'all know how Phil, if y'all been around about rare diseases designation, the market for rare diseases is not very big. It sounds cool, but you want a disease that everybody has. Sadly, that sounds kind of dark, but a rare pediatric disease like this, your market share is pretty small, but it looks good on a PR, and the FDA news plus rare pediatric disease could push it. But I'm out in the 4. I got out pretty solid on this one, 498, 500 shares. So, oh, Katie, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I don't think we're going to get to that after hours, but need to get 3 more. I'll do it for the Discord regardless. But if we get 3 more, I'll do it on here. But I'm going to do after hours in the Discord regardless. Did anybody else play this one? Ooh, that was nice. I know I'm kind of a cowboy jumping in before I know anything about the ticker, but that's who I am. So nice when it works. It hurts when it doesn't. So made you a nice $100, Jelani. Appreciate it, Jelani. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That means a lot, guys. But Jelani, you've been killing it in the Discord, bro. I'm excited to see where your trajectory, bro. So if this one pushes back up, I'll play it. But as of right now, I'm sitting pretty good on the morning. I'm gonna hang around like I usually do till 9, just in case something else pops up. But got my adrenaline rush for the day with RECT. Got my stress from BKYI waiting to fall, and then got some pretty good plays with CLRB. And others. Oh my gosh. And now it's fallen some more. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised with this one. This one had, again, like I said, y'all know how I feel about rare diseases, but FDA approvals and things like that. But regardless, these typically do run a little harder, and they don't always flush, especially after 8:30. So, but it worked this time. Or they don't flush this cleanly. Usually they'll put up a little bit more of a fight. Yeah, for the longs, PG. Man, I wish I would have held this one. But again, I'm risk management. I just wanted to survive this one. Oh gosh, because I'm on a pretty good little win streak here, and I shouldn't even care about that. And I'm trying to make myself not care about it, but I notice I'm protecting my capital a lot lately. I would love to say I went the whole month without a red day, and I'm close. So that shouldn't matter, but it does. BKY, man, it's looking kind of weak. Only thing that scares me is y'all heard me say it. Market opens is like the great equalizer, so it could look weak and then just blast off, and then it can look bullish and then just die at market open. So I really don't like holding positions past 9:30, so I'll probably pass. But this one, like, if this was like an end of the day fade, like if it was like 2:30, 3 o'clock, I'd be interested in this one. But at this time, not so much, because I don't want to monitor positions at market open. That's usually when I'm napping after I get off live stream. Get off live stream, take a nap, and then I get ready for my W2. TGL finally dove. And I still have my order waiting here at 213. So if it does get there, I'll play it. That'll be just impossible to turn down. Because it's just a risk versus reward play at that point. So I get in at 213. If it breaks and holds, might risk 5-10 cents. But if it flushes, I can make a lot more. So it's kind of the mindset with that one. CODX is pushing. It's not at 50 cents. Oh, it did get over 50 cents. But it's not, it's only at 49 cents right now. It's about to flush a bit. Oh, oh well, missed this one probably. Yeah, BG, that's kind of what I was hoping for, was I was trying to be safe first and just assume that it was going to bounce off. And at least you said 11. You probably have a reason for saying 11, but I was thinking 10, 11, regardless. I thought it would bounce again. Or I was hoping it would bounce again. Then I'd get, if I got like a 9.95 entry on this thing, I would have felt comfortable probably holding it, letting it die. Because good entries are so forgiving. So I'll let them fall a little bit. Even with, what was it? The one that we just played. I can't remember what it was. The CLR, yeah, CLRB. You probably noticed I let it fall a little bit more than I usually do. Jelani, it seems like you let them fall more than I do commonly, but this one I got entries somewhere in this area and I was willing to let it fall below 5. But if I get a bad entry, I usually take profit quick because I know there's a chance that if it retests, I will be underwater. So point is, good entries are very forgiving. So if I would have got a 995, I might would have felt comfortable to let it fall a little bit more. But if I don't have the best entry, I usually take profit pretty quick because I know a retest is always an option with these tickers. And then if it breaks and holds, then I'm down because I'm not the type to like get an entry at 850 normally, and then if it like breaks above that, well, sometimes I'll do that. Disregard that last comment. But the point is, a good entry is very forgiving. So if I would have got a better one on that, I might would have held, but I didn't. So, but I should be advertising risk management anyway. So, because again, that's what keeps you in the game. Like, yes, it would have been nice to catch that move, especially at the 300 shares. I would have made 300 more bucks, but if it would have went against me, I would have been very frustrated. So. CODX. Don't tell me, did it flush? Oh, it's back above. Okay. It broke a new high though. So where's it trying to go? Okay, we got some levels up here. 58, and the big one is 71. So let me see what the news is on this one. If it didn't break a new high, I would have already jumped in it. But the fact that it broke a new high and it seems to be holding and pushing, I'm not going to just jump in. I'm not seeing news on at least Stock Titan. Let me see on Webull. Exclusive Code Diagnostic Inc.'s JV with Saudi Arabia firm for Middle East market. What does Inc. mean? Like it's signed? Code Diagnostic Inc. and JV usually means joint venture. Let's see what it says. Entered into a joint venture agreement with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia based Arabian Eagle Manufacturing. Doesn't seem that crazy, but I'll play this 58 level, get my first entry right here. I wouldn't be surprised if it pushes to the other one though. That other level. But I'm gonna give me a little starter here. Because it might hit this level, then flush back to VWAP first, then push up. But I'm in at 57 and some change. And again, guys, this one might keep pushing. So I'm in 1,000 shares, but it's only $500 position. So y'all know that's not a big size for me. So just want to be clear. This is a small size because I think there might be a chance it gets at least to this like 71 cent level. And I'll add 3, 4, 5K shares up there if it gets there. And it's after 8:30, so it's not as bad as 9, but after 8:30, if things starts breaking, if these tickers start breaking new highs, a lot of times it'll keep breaking new highs. So just something to keep in mind. especially after 9 o'clock. I'll do a little bit more research on it in the meantime. I'll pull up AskEdgar. So CODX. Float 46 million. Overall offering risk is high. Cash need is, they only have 2.3 months of cash. They spend quite a bit quarterly. They have a quarterly burn rate of 8.2 million. Added a little bit more at 59, so I'm in 2,000 shares now, just FYI. But again, I think I'm early. I'm putting it out there. I think I'm early. So do not follow me blindly. I would not be surprised if it pushes C. But I'm gonna throw a bunch of shares up here at it. So I might throw 5,000 shares at it. It's still only 2,500 bucks, but so potentially more, because I will, if it gets to, I will really like this setup. Oh, and on top of it, look at this. There's already some previous support turned resistance. So I'm actually rooting for it to get here, because this is going to be a tough level to break on mediocre news that doesn't really tell me numbers, doesn't tell me how it's going to benefit the company. So almost all red on AskEdgar, high float, low institutional ownership. So there's a lot of things I like about this play. And if it gets over like 61 here, I might just trim out 1,000 shares, just take a small loss. But yeah, I want it to get to 71, even though I'm in it already. I think that'll be a good play. Grabbing my locates. So I'm only in 1,000 shares now. Took a little loss on that first entry, but again, y'all heard me. That was the game plan going in. Just got in a little early, so I have 5,000 extra shares. I'm gonna put anywhere from 69 to 72 cents. Actually, 6,000 shares. Oh. Okay, looking at comments. BG, I don't like CODX, but I'd be looking at the 72 area. What else do you like about it? Not questioning, you're just curious. Fundamentally, it looks like a disaster of a company. Or do you mean just like getting in early like I did? Now I'm back to break even on my 1,000 shares. I did take a little loss on the first. I mean, when I say little, like 20 bucks, 30 bucks maybe. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of my other ones here. Again, just playing safety. Safety first. And so I got out the other ones because I think we're going to get that push to 72. Or I hope we do. Too cheap. Got it. So I'm not in any position now on it. So I'm going to wait and see if it pushes. I would really like to see it before 9. Best case scenario, it pushes to 70, 72 cents a few minutes before 9. 9 o'clock PR rips and steals attention away from it. But it's a lot of ifs. BX BKYI over 2. Ooh. Oh, I barely missed my entry. No, that might have been the retest. It might not be. I might not get that 213 fill. Dang. Let's see. It's still pushing up. I might add a little right here, honestly. There's not much to lose. If it breaks a new high, just to make sure I get a fill. Y'all know I'm not afraid to jump in a little early. Probably a double-edged sword with me, but got in at 208 just in case. And if I have to cut with a little loss, I don't care. So I'm in it, and then my next entry is 213. If it breaks a new high, I'll just lose a few cents a share. Thanks for the heads up, Liquid Steve. I'm gonna keep an eye on both these CODX. Probably will split screen these. I really want to see CODX push up there, but I'm not confident we're gonna get it. So I have them both pulled up now. Here we go. Got my full position now. I'm in 1,500 shares. Uh-oh, break. Let's see what it's doing now. Let's see if it holds. Let's see if it holds. And if it does hold above 220, I'm just gonna cut. I'm down exactly 50 bucks now, so I might be down 100 bucks if it holds. But it was worth it. So let's see. I'm seeing some decent size on the bid. Yeah, there's a 54,000, but it's getting destroyed right now. Well, yeah, it just fell through it. So my average is, because I also added a little added another 1,000 at 215. So let's see what happens. So my average is 213.7. So if it breaks above 220, I'm just gonna have to cut quick. Or if it holds. Dang it. I'm still in it. Because it's 9 o'clock. See if another PR comes out. If not, I'll cut it. It won't be the end of the world. But it's struggling right now. If we get a flush, I'd bank on it though. A little bit of a war here at 220. So not very confident with this one, guys, to be honest. If it holds, it looks like it's going to break. So yeah, I'm going to trim out. I'm trimming. I'm not completely out yet, but I went ahead and trimmed 1,000 shares just in case, so I don't make this loss bigger than it needs to be. Still in 1,500. But don't love it. I'd like to see it flush back down a little quicker. I'm at the money now. So let's see if we get a little bit better flush. Is anything else moving? MP, are you saying no problem, or is that a ticker? This one survived all the way from, this was a 6:30 a.m. pop. So this was a 4 to 7 o'clock pop, and it survived all of pre-market. But we didn't have anything that like ran that hard besides maybe RECT. So it might be BKYI's day. Let's see. But still in it, still in 1,500 shares. Good morning, candles. There we go. As usual, just got in a little too early. Moon is on BKYI. Jesus, Mahal. Thanks for letting me know. I haven't seen any tweets. Oh, but you're in his Discord, aren't you? That's probably what that candle was then. That green candle was a little excessive. So I'm gonna start trimming out here at 208, I guess. Since Moon's in it, I don't want him to send this thing. Trimming a little here at 206. And I'm actually out, so I'm done with this one. Net positive, but wasn't worth the stress of that one because I thought for a second it was about to take off. So on that note, weird morning. Honestly didn't trade that well, but P&L's not bad. 14.32 on the morning. Got, like I said, jumped in a little early today on many plays, but was able to pull it out. So 14.32 and 98 cents. I'll take it, guys. We got 3 out of 5 of the chats, so we'll just do it on Discord today. But anyways, I will be on after hours in Discord around 4 p.m. And if you're in the group, I'll see you then.